Okay, Sai here on TBFM Online. I'm sat with Colin from Amenra. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks. Looking forward to the show tonight.
You excited?
Yeah, pretty much. The quicker it gets there, the better, yeah.
So, where are you from originally?
We're from a city called Kortrijk in Belgium, but now we all moved to a city called Ghent. So that's where we live right now and rehearse, yeah.
What's the scene like over there? Like, do you find that you get on with your local bands and you enjoy playing around there? Do you get home?
Yeah. There's something growing really. We have a couple of bigger hardcore bands like Rise and Fall and Oathbreaker. It's a side project of ours who are on Death Wish, and a lot more bands coming. There's a Southern Lord band coming as well next year. So it's pretty much something starting to boil there and
getting exciting.
Yeah, then you have the crossbreeding between the bands and a lot of new shit.
That's when the real fun starts to happen.
It does. You meet each other and, yeah.
So, how would you compare the scene? Have you been to the UK a lot before?
Yeah, we played a couple of times. We played like Brighton and London and Leeds and Manchester in the past, yeah.
How would you compare that to back home? Like, what? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, really much. But it's we kind of see it as a difficult country. You know what I mean? To conquer.
Yeah.
But, the British audience is quite hard to. You have a lot of demands, like you have to come and play here and blah 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 blah. And if you come and play here, you don't. Yeah. It's weird. Yeah.
Do you think that's because of heavy metal being partly originated in Britain, and do you think that's why people are like that?
Could be that people are more critical, or I don't know. Maybe it's easier for UK bands themselves to grow quicker here than for overseas bands or not US bands. I don't know. It's difficult to say why it wouldn't. It's harder, probably harder on us. So France is, for example, also like a difficult country for foreign bands to get into, because they're also kind of protective about the
trying to keep it pure or something like that.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. It's just an impression,
Okay. So, what are your current releases and what's coming up next for Amenra?
Well, we just released a live album, our first live album on CD, and then in a couple of weeks there's a Mass 5 or new album, actually a studio album that's getting released. And from then on, it'll probably be. We're probably going to start writing an acoustic album, full-length album, and then we'll have a lot more time for our side projects. Like we have a million of them, so
spend some time on them.
Yeah.
So you mentioned an acoustic album. Yeah. So you go. Is that fully acoustic?
Yeah, pretty much. We already recorded an EP with acoustic songs. It's pretty much the same thing we do as. Emotion-wise, feeling-wise, it's pretty much the same thing as we do with the heavier music we play, but it also has that kind of dark, eerie thing hanging in there,
So you're not covering old songs and making them into acoustic versions. It's fully original.
We've done that on live shows from time to time, on acoustic shows. We've done that, given but they're really actually songs written in function of the acoustic thing. It's more like we kind of write them for our children. They're kind of words directed to them and songs directed to them.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Okay. So moving on, what artists are you looking forward to seeing this year? Be it in the UK, be it at home, be it around the world.
What am I again?
What musician? What bands are you looking forward to seeing? Yourself. Do you even get time to do that?
Not really. I can only check out the bands that we're actually playing with. But I don't really know what I'm looking forward to see. I'm quite difficult. I have a really narrow musical taste. I don't like that much, so I stumble upon things that move me. You know what I mean? I don't know really. I'll see what crosses my path and what things I'll like.
It's quite a nice philosophy to have about it. Because in that way, if you're not listening to a lot of different stuff as such, it's not influencing your music as much.
Well, we listen to a lot of different stuff. And I think the more the further away it is from the style of music you play, the more interesting it gets. If that's the sort of thing that influences you, it makes it interesting because you get this sort of crossbreeding that you don't really necessarily hear. You know, it's more subliminal because you can't combine a folk singer-songwriter approach to our style of heavy music. You know, but still there's maybe some things sneaking in there. You know.
Okay, so we'll just wrap it up there. Just have a little short one. You can add anything you like, because you're allowed to swear because we're internet radio. So, do you want to swear?
Not really.
No? I bet no one else has said
Fair
that.
enough. That's good.
I was told to say that.
I gotta have a good reason to swear, man.
Okay.
Stuff, and then I'll swear.
Okay, it's been an absolute pleasure, man.
Hey, this is Colin from Amenra on TBFM Online.